Hi friends, welcome to all. In this video we are going to discuss CCNA version 7 packet tracer activity, design and implement a VLSM addressing scheme. Before coming to this activity, friends, if you are watching our channel first time or if you like to get these type of technical videos in future, consider subscribing. Also don't forget to enable that bell icon near to the subscribe button so that you will get notification message whenever we upload a new video. And also if you like to get more technical contents or if you like to contact our team, you can visit our website. Link I given in the description below. Now coming back to our packet tracer activity, here we can see our addressing table. We have to complete this addressing table as per the requirements. What we are going to do in this activity, in this lab we will design a VLSM addressing scheme given a network address and a host requirements. You will configure addressing on routers, switches and network hosts. Design a VLSM IP addressing scheme given requirements, then configure addressing on network devices and hosts, then verify IP connectivity, then troubleshoot connectivity issues as required. Now you have been asked to design, implement and test an addressing scheme for a customer. The customer has given you the network address that is suitable for the network, the topology and the host requirements. You will implement and test your design. Here we can see our instructions. You have been given the network address by your customer. The host address requirements are, requirements, host requirements, here we have to fill this LAN and number of addresses are required. Coming to our topology, here we can see the IP address given. It's a 10.1.1.0/24. Also here we can see different networks. So just I will highlight those networks so that it will be more easy with different colors. Okay, now here we can see one network ES-1. Here we can see one network, it's ES-2, and here we require 28 hosts, and here in this ES-1 we can see we require 11 hosts. Next is a WS-1, required 5 hosts. Okay, and here we can see WS-2, required 47 hosts. Also we can see one WAN link between these two routers, east and west. Okay, we will highlight that WAN link also. So here we can see that. And here for this WAN link, obviously we required 2 IP address. Now coming to our spreadsheet, here LAN, here we can see that it's ES-1 and we required 11 hosts. So it's ES-1 and we required 11 hosts. And here we can see ES-2 and required 28 hosts. Here we can see WS-1 required 5 hosts, and here we can see it's WS-2, okay, required 47 hosts. Next is a design requirements. Create the addressing design. Follow guidelines provided in the curriculum regarding the order of the subnets. The subnets should be contiguous. There should be no unused address space between subnets. Yes, that can be done. We will use a variable length subnet to mask. Then provide the most efficient subnet possible for the point-to-point link between the routers. Document your design in a table such as the one below. Here in this table we can see subnet description, number of hosts needed, network address or CIDR, that is a classless interdomain routing, first usable host address, broadcast address. Okay, now here we will get this subnet description. So we will get from this LAN, and here we can see we will get the biggest network. It's a WS-2. So we will copy this, and here we will give that. Okay, then next biggest LAN is ES-2. It's 28 requirement. Okay, the next is ES-1. It's 11. Okay, then WS-1, it's 5. Okay, then we have a WAN link, so we will give a WAN link. We required 2. Here we can see the address given 10.1.1.0. okay, so here a network address we will give a 10.1.1.0. now we will give its first usable host address. It's here 10.1.1.1, and here we will add a subnet to mask. Okay, in this activity also we are going to use our previous table for this prefix subnet to mask, the number of subnets and the number of hosts per subnet, so that we will get our requirements very easily. So here we can see, coming to our spreadsheet, we required 47 hosts. Okay, 47 hosts. Here we can see number of hosts per subnet. We can use this. It's a /26, prefix is /26, and here we can see it's a subnet to mask. That means we will borrow 2 bits from the host portion. We will get 4 subnets. We will copy this subnet to mask, and coming to our spreadsheet, here we will give that subnet to mask. It's not here, it's here. Okay, now here total we have to get 64 address. Okay, from this 10.1.1.0, now we will find the broadcast address. It's a 10.1.1.63. So here we can see from 0 to 63 we get total 64 addresses. In that we get 62 usable IP addresses. Now we will get this last usable host address. We will copy this broadcast address, then we will reduce 1. It's 62. Now the next requirement, number of hosts needed 28 for this LAN ES-2. So coming to our spreadsheet, so here we can use this prefix /27. So we get a total 30 hosts per subnet. Okay, so we will copy this subnet to mask, and we will paste here. Now here we have to give the network address. Here we can see the last address we used. It's 10.1.1.63. The next is 10.1.1.64. okay, then first usable host address, it's 1.65. now we have to find this broadcast address. Yes, so from this address 10.1.1.64, we have to get total 32 IP address. That means 30 usable IP addresses. So here we will get the broadcast address as a 10.1.1. It's 95. So we get our last usable host address. It's 1.96, and the next network address we'll paste here. It's 96. Now here for this network, S-1, our requirement is 11. So coming to our other spreadsheet, for 11 we can use this prefix. It's a /28, and we have to borrow 4 bits from the host portion. So here we can see we will get 14 usable addresses per subnet. Okay, so we will copy this subnet mask, right? So here we will give that. Now we will get first usable host address. It's here 97, and now we have to get broadcast address. So from this network address we have to get total 16 addresses. Okay, so we have to go till 1.111. Here we get a last usable host address. It's 110. Now we will give network address. It's 112. Also we can mark our first usable host address. It's 113. Next requirement for this LAN WS-1, we required 5 hosts. So coming to our spreadsheet, here we can use this prefix /29. So we can use 6 hosts per subnet. We will copy this subnet mask, and here we will give that. Okay, now we will calculate the broadcast address. So here we can see network address is 1.112, and here we use this subnet mask. So we get this broadcast address, 8 addresses are required, so it comes 7, it's 119. And here we will get a last usable host address. It's 118. And here we can use the next network address. It's 120. And the next first usable host address, it's 121. Sure, in this WAN link we required only 2 hosts. So coming to our spreadsheet, here we can see we can use this prefix /30 so that we get this 2 host. Okay, so we will copy this subnet mask, and here we will paste that. Okay, here we have only 2 usable IP addresses, so we get this last usable host address. It's your 1.122, and here is our broadcast address. It's 1.123. Okay, now we just verify all these addresses. Okay, and here we can see first usable host address, and here we can see last usable host address. Oh, here we made a mistake, 95 broadcast address. Then the last usable host address is 94. Okay, we will edit it. So 110. Okay. Now configuration requirements. They given a note. You will configure addressing on all devices and hosts in the network. Assign the first usable IP addresses in the appropriate subnets to east for the 2 LAN links and the WAN link. Here we can see our empty addressing table. We will update this addressing table as per the requirements. So here we can see east and west. Okay, we will update that. Devices east, and here we have a west. Okay. Now coming to our topology, we will verify this interface on east. It's gigabit Ethernet 0/0. So coming to our spreadsheet, here it's ES-1. Okay, ES-1. Here we will use the first usable IP address for the interface G0/0. Also, we will get its subnet mask. So it's here. Okay, default gateway not applicable. Now again coming to our topology, here we can see the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1 and it's a ES-2. ES-2 it's here. So here we will get the first usable host address, and coming to our addressing table, this address we will assign to this interface G0/1. Then we have to get its subnet mask. It's here. Okay. Now we will give IP address for our interface serial 0/0/0. So here we will take from this WAN link. Here we can see our first usable host address. Okay. Then it's a subnet mask. Now we will go to west. Okay, coming to our topology, here we can see our router west. Its interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1, and here we have a gigabit Ethernet 0/0. It's under this label, so actually it's not visible. Okay, here we can see this gigabit Ethernet 0/0. It's a WS-1 and 5 host. So coming here we can see that LAN WS-1. So we will use this first usable host address. Coming to addressing table, here we will give that IP address, and it's a subnet mask. It's here. Okay, it's ready. Now for the interface G0/1, and here we can see it's 47 host. Here we can see first usable host address, then it's a subnet mask, okay. Now we have to assign IP address for this interface serial 0/0/0 in this device west. So here we are going to use the last usable IP address from this WAN link. We will copy this last usable IP address. Okay, then it's a subnet mask. It's here. Now we will see the next requirements. Assign the second usable IP addresses in the appropriate subnets to the switches. Here we have 4 switches. First of all, we will assign for ES-1. So it's ES-1, and here we will see its IP address. So we will copy this first usable IP address so that we can give the second usable IP address. It's 98. Then we have to copy its subnet mask. Then we have to give its default gateway. It's connected to G0/0. So we can copy this address. Next is ES-2, which is connected to G0/1 in this east. ES-2, we will copy this first usable host address, and it's ES-2. Here we will use second usable IP address, it's a 66. Then we will copy its subnet mask. Okay, then it's a default gateway. Next is a WS-1 which is connected to G0/0 in this router west. We will give that here WS-1. So here we can see WS-1. We will copy this first usable host address, and here we will change it to second usable address, it's 114, and here we have to get its to mask. Then it's a default gateway, it's connected to G0/0 in this router west, so we will copy this address. We have one more switch, it's a WS-2. So we will copy this IP address, and here we will use 1.2. Then it's subnet mask, it's here, and it's a default gateway which is connected to G0/1. So it's a WS-2. Now coming to a PC, so we will see the requirements. Okay, the switch management interface should be reachable from host on all of the LANs. That means we have to configure the default gateway also. Okay, assign the last usable IP addresses in the appropriate subnets to the host. Coming to our topology, here we can see our device E1-22. So we will give that here E1-22, and we will get its last usable IP address. Coming to ES-1, we will copy this address, and we will give it to this PC. Then it's a subnet mask, it's here. Then it's a default gateway. Okay, now here we can see our next PC E2-47. E2-47. So we will get its IP address ES-2, last usable host address. We will copy this address, and here we will give that. Then it's subnet mask, it's here. Okay, then it's a default gateway which is connected to G0/1 and this device east. Now here we can see our PC W1-201. W1-201. Now we have to get its IP address, the last usable IP address from this WS-1. Okay, we will get it WS-1. Here we can see last usable host address. We'll paste here. Then subnet mask, it's here. Okay, and it's a default gateway, it is connected to G0/0 in this router west. Okay, we will copy its address as its default gateway. And our last PC, it's a W2-87. Okay, now we will get its IP address. Coming here, WS-2, here we can see last usable host address. We will copy this address. Then it's a subnet mask, it's here. and it's a default gateway. It's connected to G0/1. Now our addressing table is ready. Now we will assign this IP address to these devices. First of all, we will configure our router east. Okay, press enter. Enable configure terminal. First of all, we will go to the interface. So here we are using the tab button to complete this incomplete unique command. So don't confuse how these commands are coming faster. Okay, so we will go to interface gigabit ethernet 0/0, and we will assign the IP address. So we will copy its IP address. Then it's a subnet to mask. Then no shutdown command. Now we will go to the interface. We will exit and then we will go to the interface gigabit ethernet 0/1. Then we will assign the IP address. It's here. We will copy this address. Then here we can see it's a subnet to mask. Okay, now we will give no shutdown command. Next we will configure interface serial 0/0/0. We will set its IP address. It's here. Then it's a subnet to mask. Okay, no shutdown command. Okay, that's all in this router east. Now we will go to router west. Okay, enable configure a terminal. We will go to the interface gigabit ethernet 0/0. Then we will assign IP address as per our addressing table. It's a subnet to mask. Okay, no shutdown command. We'll exit and we will go to the interface gigabit ethernet 0/1. We will assign the IP address. It's G0/1. It's a subnet to mask. No shutdown. We will exit, then we will go to the interface serial 0/0/0. We will assign its IP address. We will copy this address. Then it's a subnet to mask. Okay, then no shutdown command. Now we will assign IP address for these switches. First of all, we will go to ES-1. Okay, enable configure terminal. We will go to the interface. It's VLAN 1. We will assign the IP address. Okay, then it's a subnet to mask. Okay, then press enter. No shutdown command. Now we will exit and we will set its default gateway. Okay, DEF default gate. We will copy from our addressing table. It's here. Right. Now we will configure on this switch ES-2. Enable configure terminal interface VLAN 1. We will assign the IP address. It's a ES-2. We will copy its IP address. Then it's a subnet mask. We will exit and we will set its default gateway. Then we did not give no shutdown command. So again we will go to the interface VLAN 1 and we will give a no shutdown command. Okay. Next we will go to WS-1. Enable configure a terminal. We will go to the interface VLAN 1. We will give no shutdown first. Okay, no props. Then we will set its IP address WS-1. Then it's a subnet mask. Okay, now we will give exit IP default gateway. It's here. Now coming to the last switch, WS-2. Press enter. Enable configure a terminal interface VLAN 1. No shutdown. We will set the IP address. It's WS-2. We will copy this address. Then it's a subnet mask. Okay. Now we will exit and we will give IP default gateway. Okay. Now we will assign IP address for these edge devices. Coming to E1-22, we will go to IP configuration. Coming to our addressing table, we will copy its IP address. Then subnet mask. Okay. Then it's a default gateway. Right. Next we will go to E2-47 IP configuration. E2-47, its IP address, subnet mask, then it's a default gateway. Okay. Now we will go to W1-201 IP configuration. Here is its IP address. Then subnet mask. And it's a default gateway. Finally, we will go to W2-87. Here is its IP address, IP configuration. Now it's a subnet mask. Then it's a default gateway. So as per the addressing table, we configured all the devices in this topology. Now if the addressing design and implementation are correct, all hosts and devices should be reachable over the network. Okay, we will test one or two connectivity. So we will go to event-22, then we will go to command prompt. We will get the IP address of E2-47. Okay, we will ping to this PC. And we will check whether we get the reply or not. It's working. Now we will try to ping to this IP address, the IP address of W1-201. We can see it's working. Okay, so friends, in this video we have seen this packet tracer activity, design and implement a VLSM addressing scheme. Now here we can see our completion status. It's 100%. Now dear friends, if you have any doubt, any suggestions regarding this packet tracer activity, please comment below. Also, if you like our video, give a thumb and share with all your friends. So stay tuned and we will meet again with the next video. Thank you.